Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of EverQuest 2. And on this episode, I am here with,
Sithanos, the Dark Elf Necromancer.
and go ahead and tell them the name of your new channel as well so they know where to find you.
It's just Hydros Incorporated, guys. Come check us out. I'm making videos with my little brother, and we're having a lot of fun. Right now, we're playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
And so we're going to be talking to this NPC right here in front of us, Delmar Orcseeker. And you're going to go ahead and read us what she has to say, right?
Yeah, and when you click on her, she says, "Hello, how are you today? Hi, who is that next to you? Is he okay?" Oh, that's just my good-for-nothing husband. Him and his buddies had a few too many last night, and now he's paying for it. Been sick all morning. That's terrible. Yes, and now he's completely useless for the rest of the day. I swear, I need to find me a new husband, a useful husband. Maybe I can help, baby.
I don't think she had
Perhaps.
that in mind.
I know a great hangover remedy, something my mother taught me, but it requires some strange ingredients. Last I heard, they could be found in our lost city. Would you be willing to venture back into Caledon? Of course. What do you need? And it's the cure for the common hangover, level 34, and at least 1 gold, 74 silver, and 63 copper, and another 5,000 faction with the Iron Toe Brigade. So by the time we're done doing all these quests, I'm going to be a friend to the dwarves.
An
I'm not sure
ally.
I'm ready for that. Yeah, I mean, I'm a dark elf. Do dark elves want to become allies of dwarves?
Hey, every faction you get up hired is better off for you in the long run. So
And now she's saying, "Oh, splendid! Then maybe he can actually be of some use to me. I need 3 ingredients. The first is the fabled gray bloom mushroom from the Gray Bloom Farm. It can be found on any of the shoal fungus men you find in that area. Second, I'll need a single egg. Doesn't matter what kind of egg, but I imagine you can find plenty in Stormhammer Keep. Check the Knoll Brewers. I didn't even see any Knolls in there. They may carry a few eggs. Those be a queer race, them Knolls, always putting the strange stuff in their drinks. And the third? The third ingredient is what holds the concoction together. Some troglodyte saliva. Sounds disgusting, I know, but it doesn't taste all that bad if you hold your nose closed. I hear they use troglodytes as mining slaves in Caledon. I'd search for them anywhere there are miners. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard. I'll be back in good time. Thank you. Return quickly. I don't know how much more of him I can take. Of course."
how much more of him she could take at all? Is she gonna poison him? I mean, that sounds like what this is.
It looks like he's already dying if you look at him a little bit.
Yeah, he makes it sound like Oh, what's going on with your headset over there?
Something wrong with my headset?
Oh, there we go. I don't know. It was like some kind of screeching noise. But yeah,
I
it
didn't even hear
sounds
it.
it sounds more like she's not curing his hangover, but more like creating some kind of weird concoction that's going to kill him because. Once he drinks it and he becomes sober again, she's still going to be married, unless he dies. Is that what we're doing? We're helping out with an assassination here, and we just don't know we're an unwitting partner in a murder.
I thought
I,
dwarves could hold their liquor better than that too.
he must have drank a whole lot for a dwarf to be. Although they never really talk about if they have hangovers. I just know that they drink all the time, so maybe they never have any time to have the hangover. And I haven't
Caliban,
actually.
here we come again.
Yeah, I haven't actually worked on my alcohol tolerance in this game,
Oh,
at
neither
least
have
with my
I.
characters. So that is something you can mess around with if you really want to. In EverQuest 1, if you drank alcohol, you increased your strength but lowered some of your other stats. So if you were able to kind of balance it out a little bit and drink one little thing here and there, you would gain more strength than you lose in the other stats, especially if you're like a warrior who doesn't need intelligence or wisdom. You can get away with it a little bit more often. But on this one, I don't know what the benefits or the downsides are, so
Oh, what is
we'll
that?
have to find out. Blueprints, that's for one of the tinkering skill.
Weird.
And they're worth quite a bit of money sometimes, depending on how long the server that you've been playing on has been out, how many people are working on their skill at that moment. It
I've never
fluctuates.
seen one. Yeah, I've never seen one of those before.
Yeah, they're not exactly that common. You didn't pick it
Oh,
up?
there's another one. No, that's actually another one.
Oh, nice. So we got
I
two
won
in
both
just a
of
matter
them.
of seconds. And you could see that on the last video, we stayed here for about an hour actually killing, and we didn't get not even one of those. So they are
Yeah, that's
not
the first time I've seen them in
exactly.
the game.
Let's go ahead and pick up a whole bunch of these.
All right, kill them all at once.
That way we can use our area effect spells and do a little bit of damage. Although your pet's still down there on the bottom getting beat on.
I told him he's actually not losing any health at all, so I believe he's going to be okay.
And that's just another reason to play a Necromancer, guys, if you wanna do soloing, because that's just one of the awesome things about their class is they can send the pet in, and the pet can do all the work for you. Oh, great, he got aggro for another one.
Yeah, he's still not losing health. And I think my caster pet would have been dead by now. So I think.
Oh, you got a new one?
Gamer, yeah, I got my tank pet. So
nice.
I think what you were saying before was that I mean maybe that's why we died so much, because I did have the caster pet out, and maybe that's why we did so badly.
It could be. I mean, they're great as DPS, but they suck so bad at taking hits that I tend to. Well, as for my Necro, I tended to just stay away from them altogether, and use even the lower level, tank pet rather than use those guys.
I just really liked the DPS he did. He was really good at doing DPS. I mean, really good.
Yeah, I mean that's how they are, but you have to decide for the situation that you're in. Same thing that mages will have to decide. They get different pets as well, and you can't really get addicted to either, DPS or tank or whatever the other options you might have. You got to be flexible. You got to be willing to change it up depending on what group you're in and the makeup of that group. If you got a lot of tanks in the group, you don't need another one. But if you have a lot of casters in the group, you may need a tank and be able to switch back and forth. And that's pretty cool for your class to have that kind of flexibility. I do believe there's some...
So what do you do to the ground when you do that, dude?
When I do what?
You did something to the ground and it made it shine and crack, and I was just curious. It
Oh,
really
yeah,
cool.
it's
right
called Hammer Ground, and you apply knockback, lasts for 2 seconds, throws targets back, unless you're talking about my other area effect, which is Holy Circle, and then the Ancient Wrath. That right there is Ancient Wrath.
Oh, we got Goblin Hunter.
Let's go up. I think there's some people we might need in here. I don't know. We'll have to look around. Maybe at the top.
I'm loving this song. Even though we had a little bit of difficulty earlier, and I think me and you both died twice apiece, this song is still so much fun to be in. It really is.
Because it's a nice change, from like the other zones that we've been in so far. It's just an outside zone that really doesn't have a lot to it. Other than, oh, you're in a different section, now I'll go a little bit further in and go to another section. But this one is a zone that really connects itself quite well, and as you fight in here, you'll... Oh, there's some guys down here. And remember, you can't climb when creatures are hitting you, so you may have to actually drop back down here to kill these things.
I can't use my spells for some reason right now. What is this? Property of Far Tea Cutter. 1 crate of rod set bandages shipped to Fort Iron Toe in the ButcherBlock Mountains. That must be something we pick up on another quest.
Yeah, that was the one quest that I did where I jumped from the top of these 2 towers earlier. I don't think you've done that one yet.
No, I don't think I have.
We have skipped a few quests for him just because he's playing catch-up. But we're going to go back and get them all for him. We're going to get some really good experience. Let's see. None of these guys have feathers, so we're going to skip all of them. We're going to come over here and get aggro from these guys. Now, the miners that we're talking about, we know exactly where those are. So we're going to get those first. As far as the other ones, I'm not quite sure. We're just going to have to find them as we play through. Kill these guys as fast as possible. And we're just wrecking these guys.
Yeah,
the few levels that we've got.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Makes a huge, huge difference. I don't want that. Let's see. Any of these guys have feathers? No? None of them as well?
We're about to get an ad.
That's alright. We can kill him.
Oh, there's a shiny next to those guys' feet.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, to kind of torture people who really want to go down there and get all the shinies. A lot of the time.
Right here. Oh no, there's not. That's my pet. Wow. Okay.
You think that's bad? The druids actually get a pet that looks like a shiny.
Wow.
And it follows them around. And my brother used to love doing that to people and just stop in the middle of a section and turn towards his pet like he's gonna loot it, but then not. And then people would be like, "Are you gonna loot that shiny?" And he wouldn't reply. And they would be sitting there trying to click on it over and over and over again. And it's actually his pet. They wouldn't really figure it out until like 5 minutes later.
Your brother sounds like a troll.
They'd be so ticked off. I mean, no, most of the time he was cool, but it was just like occasionally he wanted to have fun with some players. because he soloed so much. That was like his only interaction with people sometimes. It was funny though, because
That is funny.
he'd be out in the middle of nowhere and people would be running by and they'd see the shiny there, and you could tell instantly what kind of person they were by did they even hesitate? Like there's a shiny directly behind your character and you're fighting somebody, and they run over there to loot it. You know exactly what kind of person they are because, you know, etiquette would say if they're fighting a creature and there's a shiny near them, chances are they mean to loot that as soon as the fight is over. And you're stealing it away from them because they're busy fighting, and the reason you're able to loot it is because they're fighting that creature. Otherwise, you would have to kill it first. And you know, he'd see people like that, and then be like, they'd just run off without saying anything. And then like 10 minutes later, they'd be looking for like a sow or a spirit of the wolf or something, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything for that guy." You know, because if you're gonna be a butthead and steal people's shinies, because you can get a lot of experience, you can get a lot of money, you can get a lot of good items off of shinies. And so taking those things is kind of like taking somebody's named kill and getting the loot off of that and just running away just because you were able to snag it first. And not really how people want you to play this game in general. Wow, that used up all of my power.
Yeah, that was a tough fight. Grim Sorcerer, Adept 2.
The good
That's
thing,
me. Yay, that's me.
Nice.
I'm gonna need that.
and we got some guys up here that actually have feathers on their heads, so we should be able to get
All
some
right.
of those.
Hey,
Now
let
we-
me met up. You need to met up too, my friend. So you'll have it. Well,
I was going to try to
Okay.
skirt past them, but they saw me, and we're
Yes,
going to have
they
to
did.
kill them. Now, only one of these guys is we need. It's the Crusher right here that's on the ground, this big hunka chunka guy. And you can tell because he has a little feather right there that suggests that he has an object or could drop an object that is related to your quest. They won't always drop one every single time, so you may have to kill 10, 15, 20 of these guys before you finally get what you're looking for. But it's a good idea to keep an eye out for those things. So yeah, we didn't get an update on that one. We did get a chest. There we go.
oh, there we go.
But only one of us can get it, I think, right? Did you get an update?
Yes, almost. Yeah. Okay. So we need one more for you.
No, I got an
Did you
update.
get it? Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
So we don't need any more of
We
those
just need
guys.
2 more. Yeah. We just-
Let's see. What else do we need? We need mushrooms, and we need no cooking eggs off of the brewers. Are the brewers in here?
Maybe they're in here.
Maybe.
Oh, we just got a big ad.
Dang it.
So
And
it's all
that's-
good. We got these guys. None of these guys are heroes.
Yeah, but we don't have a lot of power either. Or you do.
Yeah, I'm good. So we got this.
You must have just got another bubble. Every time you get another, yellow bubble of experience, you go ahead and get full power and full life as well, which is something very useful to use at lower levels. At higher levels, it doesn't happen very often, so it's not something you can really count on. At lower levels, it seems to happen, every 10, 15, 20 minutes, so you really never have to stop and med up.
I got a spell that takes life away from my oh, thanks.
Ooh,
dude.
look at that. You can use
Oh.
that. Two-handed
Oh.
crushing, 28 strength, 30
All
agility,
mages.
32 stamina.
You could use that too. Is that not an upgrade for you?
I got a shield on. It's an upgrade, but I mean, I guess it doesn't add any wisdom, but that's a pretty nice weapon.
Well, it has no intelligence, and I'm an intelligence caster, so 1.4 potency. Wow.
What does that look like in our dressing room? It just looks like a regular stick, like a bow stick or something.
I'm just gonna greet it. You can greet it too, and maybe it's a little broker or something like that.
Let's see who's in here. Treasury? No, we don't need to be in the treasury. What about these guys in here? Nope, don't need those guys either.
Knolls. Did you see any Knolls the last time? It's saying we need Knolls.
I think we
But
did see some gnolls at the top, right? Weren't those the heroic guys we were having a hard time killing? Let's
See, I
go
don't
back up
remember.
here.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Just have to kill a few guys to get close enough up there. If they are the gnolls, that's going to be pretty difficult. Although
Why
these
does your
guys,
power take so long to come back, brother?
because I'm a paladin, and I never stop. I never sit down or do anything.
Because my power regens really fast.
Well, you may not have a lot of intelligence, and that sounded worse than it actually
you're
was.
a funny guy.
The more of your mana pool that you're able to have, the slower it will seem to go back up, but it's really not. It's just you have a lot. Yeah, see, there we go. We got some kobolds up here.
My intelligence is 280.
I guess that's not too bad. Let me see, what is my wisdom? My wisdom is 47. I am really wise. I am like the wisest person you will ever meet. Oh,
No
holy
wonder
crap.
Oh, what is this? Oh, you're getting attacked. Oh, these are tough guys,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you gotta get up here and help me out.
I'm helping you. I'm right behind you. I'm just not gonna do any aggro stuff. Okay, I healed you.
Put your mercenary up.
Okay.
I think we could probably do it without the
I don't
mercenary.
think I can. Yeah, I can't hire during the combat, dude.
Oh, okay. Then don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, we're doing fine, dude. We're doing fine.
It's just that if we get any ads, we'll be in big trouble.
My pet's pulling aggro from you, so we're doing all right. Of course, he's dying. So.
Yeah, it probably can't take the hits too well. There he goes. And my area effect or my group heal spell actually works on your pet as well, which is something that they didn't used to have in the original EverQuest. You actually literally had to target your pet to be able to cast a heal on him. He wasn't considered part
He's
of the
feeling
group.
good. I've got this. Somehow I got this skill that every time I cast a spell, it heals him for 18% of his life. So I don't know what I did. It must have been an alternate advancement or something like that. But now I literally every spell I cast, it heals him for 18%. The very first thing it does.
So we don't need any of these guys.
There's a shiny over there.
Where?
Right there by the bridge. In the danger zone. The danger zone!
We'll leave that alone for now.
We can kill those guys right there.
Yeah, but we don't need those guys.
No, you're right. What is this? Is this something we can climb up?
Yeah, but there's nobody up there we need either.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I will trust you.
Because you can see them from down here. You can see where the ledge is. Little guardians, shamans, soldiers. I guess we can head over here and look down that corridor and see if maybe there's somebody down there. Wow,
Okay.
this is going to be pretty rough. 4 guys, there's 2 roamers. Let those roamers pass by.
Hold on. We got this, man. I'm gonna pull her. I'm gonna get on my baby out here. My girlfriend.
Just while we're on this side of the...
Vidya is her name, and she is a dark elf babe. So,
Did you get her?
yeah, she's out.
And she is a Shadow Knight, so definitely helps to have an extra tank. And like I said many times before, she is a tank unlike any other that you'll probably be grouped with. She has really good armor. She has really good, technique. She knows exactly when to cast her stuff and when not to.
I've been trying to pull aggro off of her too, and I cannot pull aggro off her.
Yeah,
So that's saying something, guys. I'm better DPS than her, I hope, but I cannot pull aggro away from her.
I don't know if you're better DPS than her.
Maybe not. I mean, maybe not. I thought so. I thought a Necromancer was better DPS than a Shadow Knight.
Yeah, in general, but when you're talking about mercenaries,
Yeah, I can't pull aggro away from her. It's crazy.
I guess let's check down this direction.
Huh?
We're just kind of roaming around and checking what we can find at this point. Wow, we got quite a bit here. It's a good thing you have your mercenary up.
Yeah, we're...
Punk. Now, these are 2 arrows up heroics as well. Very, very hard on this side of the map. I don't know if we could do it with just the 2 of us, unless we're being very careful, but overall, we're not very careful people with our classes at the moment.
No, we're still learning, guys. I mean, I haven't played EverQuest 2 except for the stuff that me and Chris have made together for, well, since 2004. And even back then, I only played for maybe like 4 or 5 months. So, and then went straight to World of Warcraft. So,
Yeah, I've never played a Paladin before until now, and switching back and forth between all the games that I do Let's Plays for, I do tend to come at this game a little rusty from time to time and like not remember what half my spells do, and it takes a little while before I get back into the swing of things. And just when I get back into the swing of things, I'm finished making videos for the week, and then a whole week goes by and I'm back at the rusty stage again. So we do apologize for that. And somebody died over here.
see, it went from us pulling, us probably dying there, to the mercenary making a huge difference, guys. Wow. Yeah, of course, of Vampirna.
So she died and didn't click the revive button because she's still there. Otherwise, her course would just disappear.
Crazy.
Stormhammer Keep. I think she said somebody was over here. Yeah, in Stormhammer Keep. The Knoll cooking eggs. So that's exactly what we're looking for. Somebody in here cooking eggs. Let's go ahead and pull these guys over here.
Let's get our eggs.
There's a flying thing as well, too. Villas Doormaster's Conclave. What is that? Is that the Shadow Knight something?
What is it?
Oh no, it just looks like her name. This little fairy creature.
Oh, that's one of my pets.
No, it was aggro to us. It came with the enemies.
Oh, really? Okay.
There we go. These guys are not too tough. Not anymore. You guys are a bunch of wimps. Ooh, some elites. 2 arrows up, level 34. Got to be careful here. There's some guys right next to the door. Let's see if we can get these guys by themselves.
Oh, yeah, good pull, good pull.
Nice. Now, I don't know how far in we have to go, although if you look at the map, it really doesn't go very much further. So either somebody in here is going to drop it, or it's going to be something we have to click on. But we're in the right area at least, so that's at least something good for it. Now I'm out of power already. Man, I'm going through power like crazy.
Yeah, you are.
I could probably cut back on using my direct damage spells and just kind of concentrate on healing.
Oh, we're crushing them. We're crushing them though. Can you sit down or something like that to make your mana come back faster?
I think that does actually work a little bit more. There's a named over here. Edavan, the burglar. Oh, the brewers are in the next room. There they are.
Oh, good.
We might be able to sneak across the wall if you're very, very careful. If you hug the wall, we might be able to come in here. Nope.
Nope.
You got aggro.
That don't mean you went first.
No, they went towards you, man.
I'm smaller than you. No, I'm smaller than you.
No, I went against the wall.
Whatever.
I was looking very carefully on who was going to pull aggro on that one. That was all you.
He's always blaming me, guys. That wasn't my fault. Leave a comment below that wasn't my fault.
No, you guys are going to watch and you're going to be like, yep, totally his fault.
I get the blame every time.
I was all the way against the wall. That was no way it was me.
I was even further against the wall.
Oh, look at who pulled the aggro on that one. That was your mercenary.
Oh yeah, she's bloodthirsty.
And she does not care where her placement is. I mean, that's probably another thing you're gonna have to run into as well.
I don't think anybody can beat her, dude. She's just, I mean, look, she's just now starting to lose a little bit of life.
Well, I mean, because I've been healing her up too. I have my little area
effect
heal.
That's true. That's true.
My group heal, I should say. Oh, I got full power and full life. Yes, let's use that as much as possible.
Are you assisting her?
No. Why would I assist a mercenary? Seriously, assist a mercenary?
She's great at switching from. She's better at you than switching from target to target.
I'm sure she is, but I'm not gonna assist a mercenary. It's like an insult, man.
You hear the racism?
Just slap me right in the face and say I'm gonna insult a mercenary.
He's racist against mercenaries, guys. You see it now on TV, live on TV.
Wow, these guys are 3 arrows up heroic.
Oh man, that's not good.
Okay, well.
And they're non-ag.
Well, as soon as we attack one, they're gonna all come. You can see when you click on one of them, there's a white circle underneath all of them. That means they're all linked together. So as soon as we attack one, they're all gonna come. That's all right. I think we can do it.
All right, let's
go
give
for
her
it,
a try. Assist video.
Oof. Yeah, whatever. No, that is never going to happen. Not even close. That's just not a thing. I gotta heal myself up.
The hate is so strong with this one.
Well, you know, I don't really hate them, but if I'm a tank, I'm a tank. Like, I'm not gonna assist, you know, a
but
computer
she's a tank
player.
Too, dude. She's a hybrid just like you are.
Yeah, but she's
and
a computer player.
She's a lot sexier.
She's a computer player. I mean, you know, she's. That's fine if you want to play with a computer player, but I wouldn't rely on them to do all the work for you, because what happens when you don't have them? And then you're so used to assisting through them that you don't know how to play your own class? Like, that could be a very bad thing for you to go through. Now, let's see. A null cooking egg. So, loot all. Did you get one?
Yep.
Okay.
All we got is that mushroom, the gray mushroom, dude. We're kicking butt, dude.
And the gray mushroom is off the Shroomin in the Gray Plume Farm.
I just don't think you appreciate him enough, man. Look how lovely she is. I mean, go up to her and look. Well, I wish she could take off her mask, but look at those purple eyes.
I don't really think. I don't think I want her to take off her mask.
Okay, now you're just being prejudiced against dark elves, and I take offense, sir. I take offense.
Offense? Now that's a good idea. That's what we need to build around her. Giant fence, so we don't have to look at her.
Oh,
I don't know. Her mask is pretty sweet looking, actually, to be honest.
It is, dude. It's fierce, dude.
But it's
She
kind of
is
messed
someone I
up
would
that
not
she
want to
has
mess with.
that great armor. Like you won't get armor that's going to be that cool unless you either pay for it with real cash. These guys kind of look like shroommen too, but they're not because we're not in the right area.
Are you sure that's a gray mushroom right there, dude?
Did it say it was a gray mushroom?
Gray bloom? Yeah, we need. I must find a gray bloom mushroom off
No,
the Shul mushroom men in the gray bloom farm.
yeah, but we're not in the farms.
Where's the farm?
I don't know. But
See, I have no idea where this.
when you enter a certain area, it lets you know like what area you're in, and this is the area that
Oh,
we're
he's
in.
singing a song, dude. Look, jump back. What's that sound? Here it comes, full of steam and something. I don't know.
That's kind of a rip off of that other one.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go back out here before they all respawn. We might be able to sneak our way back out. Nope. They respawned on us. Dang it.
Dude, we got this, dude.
Yeah, but it slows us down.
But I like going slow and killing everything. I mean, what I meant to say was I like chicken. Yeah.
He loves his chicken, guys. Don't get him started on chicken. Holy crap! How many of these guys did you pull?
Oh, dude, come on now, don't start.
Look at this. I only pulled like 2 guys. Now we have like 15
Holy
on
crap,
us.
you're gonna die, dude. Are you healing yourself?
I am now. Because somebody decided to pull a whole bunch more.
Whatever, dude.
Definitely was not me. I'll let your Uber mercenary pay, tank for us because I'm not worthy of that challenge. Computer.
Yeah, I'm assisting her full time now because she is a much better tank.
That's just messed up. So messed up on so many.
I love you, man. Come on, dude.
It's
We're
alright.
having fun,
It's
guys.
alright.
You can tell we're having fun.
I will
guys.
go get my mercenary for my
she's dying.
necro. That's
She's dying.
good. That's exactly what we need.
Oh no, I don't
need
know how
a
she's
dead
getting her help. I
mercenary.
guess she has life tap too.
I won't feel sorry for her.
It's horrible, guys. He hates my mercenary. I don't understand it.
That's right, because like I said, I'm going to go get me a necro mercenary, and we'll see who's going to have the last laugh on that one. Because I guarantee you, he's going to be out damaging you like within seconds. It's going to
Yeah,
make you look.
would. He probably would.
I know, but that's the whole point. It's not supposed to be that way.
No, that's true. Well, I think I think that they really couldn't out damage us. I think they're just more proficient at doing it. They know how to cast their spells in a way that kills faster. I mean, if I
That's
knew how
not
to
the way it's supposed to be either. Like they're supposed to be a replacement for those situations where you can't find a group member. But they're
Yeah,
not supposed
I
to be
agree.
better than group members where you'll be like, yeah, we have a guy here who wants to join us, but why take him when he sucks compared to a mercenary? And I don't really like that too much.
I think they should be half again as good as they are. Not as half as good as they are. I think that their power and their strength should be halved.
Half might be too severe.
You think so?
Yeah, probably. Like if you cut them by like 1/3, maybe then they would be equal to or a little bit less than a player. But if you cut them by half, I think that would be
You think
pretty
it'd be too
harsh.
crippling?
Yeah, pretty too harsh on that one.
Then people wouldn't rely on them so much, and there'd be a lot more groups. So
Yeah, but then those people who actually like them would just be mad because they can't use them anymore, and I don't want to take those people off because, to each their own. If you like using them, I'm just saying like I don't think they should be as, overpowered. Definitely.
I mean, it sounds like what you're saying is a good idea. I mean, not having them, but taking 1/3 of their power away, but still make them. I mean, she's basically unstoppable right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
all by herself. Like you could just have her go in and you'd be done with the fight.
Just follow her. Yeah, exactly. And that's crazy.
Like your pet's not even that good. Like with your pet, that's how they should be. They should be like pets. Like the pets can really help out in a fight. Oh, there you go. You got the aggro on that one. I got that one on camera. That one saw you and it came running over and it was like, I'm gonna beat on that guy.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's going crazy, actually.
Aggro king here, man. He is just. If there's something to be pulled, he's pulling it, and he's not even a freaking tank, man.
Oh yeah, I am using my. Since I have the mercenary in the group, I consider using my area effects now. So maybe that's why maybe I am pulling, like he says. Maybe he's actually telling the truth this time for once.
Yeah, because I lie about that all the time. I just want him to get a bad rap because
You heard it here, guys. You heard it here, live on TV.
I don't know if you can consider this TV. I guess it could be if somebody's watching it.
Yeah, I think actually YouTube is. I think it's slowly replacing TV, man. I mean, just think about it. You can go to YouTube and watch whatever you want. Where on TV, you have to watch what they program. But now on YouTube, I can go and watch just about anything that I want to watch without having to sacrifice and watch something that has been pre-programmed and has commercials in it. So, I mean, I know YouTube has commercials, but they don't have 5 minutes worth of commercials every 15 minutes worth of TV. Or every 10 minutes. It's become ridiculous now.
You know, if you're going to bring up the subject of commercials, holy crap, I'm going to die up here. Let me go ahead and heal myself up, guys.
Yeah, please do.
Until you can get up here with your,
I'm here.
your super mercenary. But yeah, I was watching a TV show, and I won't do any spoilers. It was Sharknado 3. Oh Heck No was the name of the movie. And you know what you're going to expect when you're watching something like that. But one of the things that I found kind of annoying was their advertisements. They were actually using the characters from the movie to do commercials in between, which is perfectly fine, I guess, and is okay considering, you know, you have commercials and they have to serve a purpose to pay for the show so that you're watching it. But what I didn't like was they actually integrated the commercial into the movie itself. So now if I record it or if I go out and buy the DVD, I can't even fast forward through the commercial. It's actually part of the movie. And
advertisers are going to find a way, man.
Yeah, and that I do not agree with. I will never do that.
And you won't find that on YouTube unless, well, I mean, I
some
guess
people
you could.
do. Some people do sponsors and stuff like that, but I will never, you know, actually stop in the middle. I always do, you know, commercials either beforehand or after. I'm never going to do that, but I just found that really annoying. That for those people who, for me, I've only developed the hatred for commercials that I developed when they went overboard with them. Like when I was a kid, I liked commercials, a little Energizer Bunny and stuff like that. But then
some of them were great.
Yeah, but then they went overboard and they started, you know, actually playing more commercials or longer period of commercials than the movie itself. The movie was like 90 minutes long, and the commercials added up for like 180 minutes. You know, twice as much.
Do you have any channels that you can think of that are the worst offenders? I know a couple that I can name right off the bat.
All of them. I mean, like what channel on TV nowadays isn't completely filled with commercials?
There's a couple that are really a lot worse than like Comedy Central. Comedy Central, if any of you developers are watching it, you guys are nuts with your commercials, man. They happen way too often and they're way too long.
Well,
and I almost refuse to watch. Yeah, I almost refuse to watch comedy.
They're gonna keep playing what they want to play.
Well, if enough people stop watching, then eventually they're gonna wise up.
Here we go. These are little mushroom guys. Hey, this is where we need to go to turn it or to get all our stuff. Yeah, I don't think. I think there's always more people to replace because the planet's filled with so many people that by the time we learn what's you know, what's ticking us off and what's not, there's like 10 people still coming around that haven't learned that or haven't been treated badly at a store, and so they're not really that concerned with you know, ticking off people nowadays because there's just so many people to replace you. There we go. Great bloom mushroom. We're gonna go ahead and loot that, guys. And we must go and turn in and speak to the NPC. So we're going to run past all these mobs.
Okay, he just pulled something, guys. He just pulled something. You saw that. He walked right back into it.
I did not. You did.
And I'm cleaning up his mess, man. I didn't move.
It's kind of a cool little area, though, if you look at it. It's pretty cool in here. No names, though, from what we can see. Harvesters, Spore King. You probably, if you go in a little further, there might be. But we're going to go ahead and run back out.
Oh, there's a name. Oh, no, he's just a big guy. He's... Okay. Well, I don't know. Is that a name? A Shul Nurturer? He's surrounded by little homies?
No, I don't think that is. We're going to go turn in because we don't want this episode to be too long.
Which way? Where do you go?
Back up the ramp.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'll wait for you to get up here. There we go. Now, you always want to move as a group because you just never know what you're going to run into around the next corner. But if you can move fast enough before the respawn happens, you won't have to fight your way back out again, so it's kind of what we're trying to do here. Let's go around this corner. We'll probably have to fight the pet that's sitting right around this corner, although we could run it. You want to run it?
We can run it.
Let's see how far we can get. I'm going to go ahead and put on my sprint as soon as we get over here. That's going to use my power. Whee! Look at this. This is like running with Spirit of the Wolf on without actually having to have Spirit of the Wolf. Now, you'll see my power in the top left corner, the little blue bar, is actually draining down as I run. And it's only going to last for so long, and hopefully it lasts you long enough to get out of danger so that they will stop following you. And when they stop following you, it'll tell you down here that so-and-so will no longer worth any experience or treasure. And that means you're safe to stop and turn around and rest and get your power to go back up. Unless, of course, you have more guys who have joined the fight like we did, where we just kind of ran through 50 or 60 of these guys to turn in, and now we got our horse. And remember, when you have your horse, you're running a little faster, or your mount, you're running a little faster. But if you get hit or you attack somebody else, a lot of the time you will dismount and you'll lose that run speed. So be very careful. You want to make sure that you run fast enough to go through the enemies without taking that hit. Because if you take that hit, you're going to lose, and you may not have that speed to get away, especially if you just used all that speed, all that power, you know, in like the Kaladin over there where we just used it all. I don't really have that much power to use for something, and I did get noxious there, so I did take a little hit, but not a physical hit. And we do have somebody looking for a group.
I can cure that.
Kill something. Huh?
I can cure that noxiousness on you.
Oh, it's alright. It's going to wear away in a couple seconds anyways.
But if I cure it, my skill will go up. My spell will go up.
Well, you can
That'd
cure
be
it when we
good
get
for
over
me.
here to the NPC to turn it.
Oh,
It's gone. I told you it doesn't last very long. Right, we're going to let Synthonos turn in and read the quest to us.
All right, have you returned with the ingredients? I have. Here you go, Delma. All right, and I got 2 gold, 55 silver, and 8 copper, and 5,000 faction, which I'm happy about.
And I got 3 gold, 64 silver, and 81 copper, and 5,000 faction.
Oh, good. Thank you, Traveler. I'll have these mixed as soon as I can. Then maybe my husband will be of some use. Don't be too hard on him. Of course not. I love him despite his misgivings. Besides, you think he's never made any crazy concoctions for my hangovers? Thank you again. You're most welcome. God, I do not sound like a dark elf. I'm way too polite to be a dark elf.
Right. Yeah, they don't make it class specific. Just anybody who turns in gets that response. So again, guys, if you like these episodes, be sure to hit that little button, that little like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Make sure to leave comments down below. In fact, you wanted to ask them a question on the last video, and we didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, what are your opinions on the mercenaries, guys? How do you feel about mercenaries? If you're watching these videos and you do have an opinion, please leave it on AC's channel. I want to know. I'm sure he would like to. He always likes to have comments. But yeah, give us your opinion on mercenaries. And until next time, subscribe.
Thanks for watching, guys.